Hey folks, Backwoods Gourmet back here today. I'm going to show you a real quick trick on how to make your own charcoal, just using a few things that you probably already have at your house. And this way you know what's in your charcoal. You can make it anytime you want to. Today we're making a specialty charcoal. We're making applewood charcoal, which I really love for chicken and ribs. So we'll get on to it. It's real easy.
The process I developed to just use the Weber kettle here. Make sure it's in good shape. Make sure it's airtight. You know, you can't use one that's rusted out. Got to be able where you can control the flow. You need the Weber charcoal chimney. Don't try this with the cheap knockoff. It'll burn up before you'll ever do this. And you need, in this case, we have a fish cooker of some sort of flame. That's all you need. Well, and obviously you need wood. We'll do that next. Okay, here's our wood. This is our apple wood. We chose the limb wood. That works really good for this. And we cut it into pieces that are about equal in weight. Not size, length, whatever, but in equal in weight. So just gonna go ahead and we're gonna start putting this and dropping them in. You know, see, that's a split one, but we try to go on with this right, you know, same weight for each piece. Just approximately. Doesn't have to be perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and load that to the top. Okay, got our chimney loaded. Let's go ahead and fire this baby up. It's full of ashes from last night when we were doing this. I'll put in the clip of this chimney going up at night. It's pretty cool. So we're just going to let that light and get going. Okay, it's only been about a minute, so we turned off the fish cooker. That's all you need, but just leave it right there. It's a great stand for it to go. See, it's already burning on its own. So now we're just going to let every piece in there get burning. Really hot coming off of there, obviously, but you can see it's already charring all the pieces. So the trick is when to take them off, and hopefully we can show you that with a little more clarity when it gets a little further along. So right now I just need a little time. You can see that thing turns into a rocket stove. It is screaming hot, and that's doing its magic to our chunks of applewood in there. You see they're already blackening quite well. But that intense heat is what we want to create this charcoal. This wood has to be completely dry. You can see hell, the flames are coming out of there 3 feet high. It turned into a rocket stove basically. So just keep an eye on it. You might have to get in there with your tongs and move things around. Try to make it where it's burning evenly, so it's burning all the pieces evenly. That's pretty hard to do when it's this tall. At this point we got our kettle ready. We got top vent closed, bottom vent closed all the way. And we've taken the grill out, so we just have the charcoal grate down the bottom here. Now, the way I know when these guys are ready to come off of there, you look down in there real close, you can see the ends of the little limb parts are splitting open, and you're starting to see a few little white edges on some of the pieces. As soon as you start seeing white edges on most all of the pieces, and you start seeing them crack, starting to look like charcoal, that's when we want to take them off and smother them over here. So that's going to happen very shortly. Okay, I'm seeing white on about all of them in there. Flame's still coming up out of there pretty good. Just have a clear path. This way you want to use the Weber one too. I mean, this handle on this Weber is, you'd never have to be able to do this on that cheap one. Just going to scatter them out in the Weber there. And see that they're still flaming. Here's the time when you can kind of look at them and see if there's any of them that aren't burned. If they're, you know, if you got a few that aren't, just put them back in there. Alright, so you want to scatter them out with kind of not touching each other. And at this point you can use this to cook. You know, go ahead. But here we want to store it for later. So for doing that, all we're going to do is put that lid on and make sure it's on there tight. Now, you'll be able to monitor when that's cooled off using your gauge there. But you can use anything to smother this off, anything that's airtight or reasonably airtight. And you see there, it's smoking like crazy because it's extinguishing the fire. So we'll come back and look at them. We'll do another batch, and then we'll come back and look at them a little bit. Okay, well, there's our batch for the day. This is our applewood. So try this at home. You've got a special cook coming up. You want some, flavored charcoal. We're gonna go ahead and stick the lid back on this. Starting to rain a little bit, so get this camera out. But do this in a couple days ahead, or whenever you got time, and then you'll have your charcoal ready for you when you get ready to cook. The way you check if these are done is they become very light, lose all that weight to them. So it's very, very light. We don't, want it to be too brittle. That's done and ready to use.
Hey, this is Backwoods back. Hope you enjoyed the video. Try this at home. Works really good. And please subscribe, comment, and share there on our channel. We're growing every day. So also see our sister channel over at South Life Video. We're starting to put our non-cooking related videos over on that site. You'll see it over here in the box to your right. It says featured channel. Just click on that, go over there. You'll see all of our new fishing videos and a bunch of other videos and playlists over there for you guys. So this is Backwoods. See you next time.